It is 7 o'clock on your Wednesday morning, and a majority of speakers at last night's Spokane Public Schools Stadium meeting say they're in favor of a downtown stadium.
Number one reason I really support the downtown stadium is location, location, location.
This morning, more on why they believe it'll help all students in Spokane and why they think people should ignore the advisory vote in 2018.
Now, as students return to in-person classes, experts now worry about a rise in teenage vaping.
All that peer pressure, all that coolness comes back into play during that period of time and period of time away from your parents.
Well, this morning, experts tell us what parents can do to help.
Things off this morning, we've got a little bit of patchy fog to talk about, and for some, it looks like low-hanging clouds. That's the case in Coeur d'Alene.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Up with KREM, 7:01 on the dot now. Well, right now, supply does not meet demand for COVID-19 vaccines in Washington state. Now, this is from the State Department of Health.
Today, more people in Washington will become eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine. We're going to walk you through some of those new groups here in just a couple of minutes, but we do want to start off by looking outside, as we do so often, with Jeremy Legoo. Jeremy, how's it feeling? How's it looking? What's going on our Wednesday morning, midweek?
It's slightly chilly early on this morning, and you can see out in Coeur d'Alene, it's clouds. Here in Spokane, it's clear skies overhead, and those clouds come thanks to a little bit of moisture in the atmosphere and dropping temperatures early on. Temperatures are sitting comfortably right around 30 here in Spokane. You're in the mid to upper 20s in North Idaho, and I know it says sun, but if you're over one of those lakes, you might catch a little bit of low-hanging cloud cover. 28 degrees as you move your way out into Moses Lake, and 33 in Wenatchee early on this morning. Our overall pattern favors more clear skies and sunshine, taking us through the day today. So think very similar to what we saw yesterday, maybe a couple more clouds building in later on in the afternoon, but by then the damage is done. We're shooting for the 50s later on today thanks to all of the sunshine in the forecast and our current ridge of high pressure. So what you can expect as we head through the day is temps starting out kind of chilly. By the time we get to about 9 a.m., mid-30s. By noon, 50. By this afternoon, mid and upper 50s for everyone in the inland Northwest. And today we're calling it the luck of the Irish.
Beautiful forecast.
Yeah, it's for you, Jen.
Oh, I like that, Jeremy. Personalized forecast. All right, coming up now on 7:03. Well, today more people will become eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine in Washington. The state is now moving to Tier 2 of Phase 1B. Nicole Hernandez is joining us live this morning from the Spokane Arena to tell us more about who can now book an appointment. Hi, Nicole.
Yeah, Jen, good morning. So I actually have this pulled up right here, the website where you can book appointments here at the arena. And you can see for today, the 17th, we have an appointment for 12:45 and all afternoon, and they just continue on the 18th, all these appointments, the 19th, all these appointments, all the way to the 20th. And now because of this new phase, high-risk workers can actually book all of these appointments. So I want to give you an idea of exactly who is eligible under this new phase. The people that are eligible are now critical workers in grocery stores, agriculture, schools and childcare, corrections, transit, and law enforcement. Also, pregnant women who are 16 and older will also be eligible, along with people living with a disability that puts them at higher risk. Also today, dozens of first-dose COVID-19 vaccine appointments are available, like I was showing you, here at the Spokane Arena mass vaccination site. There are appointments available through Saturday of this week. This comes after Safeway announced it would partner with the Washington State Department of Health to run the clinic. Safeway began working at the site as its provider a week ago, and Safeway will also be assisting with appointment registration moving forward, which brings us back here to this iPad with the website on it. If you're interested in getting a link to this site and booking your appointment, if you're one of those people that became eligible and wants their appointment for their first COVID-19 vaccine, you can text the word ARENA to 509-448-2000 and we'll send you a link to be able to get you right here. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
And here at 7:04 this morning, as we look across state line, there is now a timeline for when the general public of Idaho will be eligible to receive the vaccine as well. Governor Brad Little has approved recommendations from the state's COVID-19 Vaccine Advisory Committee.
Now, if all goes to plan, a new round of people will become eligible every week. Now, right now, people 55 to 64 with at least one underlying condition are eligible. Next week, the rest of the people in that age range will be eligible to get the vaccine.
And then on March 29th, people between the ages of 45 and 54 with an underlying health condition will become eligible, followed by the general population in the same age group the next week.
April 12th, eligibility opens for people 16 to 44 with at least one pre-existing condition, and then it opens April 26th for all Idahoans 16 and older.
Breaking overnight, a deadly shooting in Atlanta, bringing national attention to the rise of violence against Asian Americans. Police say 21-year-old Robert Long killed 8 people. Detectives have not released a motive, but most of the victims were Asian women. Overnight, New York's police department deployed counterterrorism units to communities with high Asian populations. Meanwhile, Stop Asian Hate is the #1 trend on Twitter this morning. Thousands of people calling for an end to a rise in hate crimes towards Asian Americans. One person writing, quote, "I want to know their names, who and what they loved, the people they had waiting for them at home, and everything they hoped for." Looking ahead, tomorrow Congress will hold a hearing on the increase in violent attacks against Asians from coast to coast. All right, back here locally, Spokane Public Schools still want your opinion for a proposal for a downtown stadium. This is what people had to say at their meeting last night.
As a taxpayer, I'm a fiscally conservative taxpayer. I want my tax dollars stretched as far as possible.
People think those funds are not being spent in the right place.
And it's a story on our website that you at home have been clicking on, and take a look. You can see why. In our next half hour, we'll talk about the recovery of the passengers from this incredible scene.
That is so, I still can't wrap my head around that one every time I see it. We're going to take you outside, talk a warm day today, and a severe weather outbreak currently going on in the southern U.S.
We are celebrating Jen York's next adventure. Today is her last morning with us, so someone special to Up with KREM wanted to send her a message.
Hey Jen, it's Evan in San Diego. Just want to say congratulations on the new job. You should be really, really proud of everything that you accomplished in news. You did so much to inform and better the community, and I feel super lucky to have been able to work alongside you for so many years and call you not only a coworker but also one of my closest friends. So I'm wishing you the best. I know you're going to keep doing great things in the new job, and to my on-air wife for so many years, I feel very, very blessed and lucky to be able to spend so much time with you and have learned so much from you in the process. So go on, keep doing great things, and I miss you.
Oh, I miss Evan too. I know a few of you have written in this morning asking what happened to Evan. Some people actually thought he left because we had a love affair and things went awry. So we are just good friends, folks. He's just my work husband. But I love it. I love hearing from Evan. I love hearing from you at home. I've been writing back to a lot of you this morning who sent in some really, really nice messages, who've been with me here for the past 10 years watching me grow up here on air. So I appreciate that. And really just humbled by all of your support this morning.
And of course, if you want to add to Jen's pile of messages this morning, we encourage you to do so. Text us at 509-448-2000 to share your love with her on her last day here.